Okay, this video is about my frustration with the Tesla service center. In particular, this service center is on Lancaster Pike 470, Lancaster Pike in Devon or Berwyn. Anyway, so I made an appointment because my phone was not really communicating with my car. So that goes back to, what is the date? September 11th. I go back and forth. This is a virtual team because you cannot call Tesla. You can only text them through the app. So anyway, goes on. They give me an at-home appointment. I'm like, sure, whatever, come look at it. Then they ask me, they say, we can't do it at home. Can you give us some evidence of what's wrong with your car? Provide any photos or timestamps. I'm not quite sure what that means. So I do provide them with photos when the car was not responding to the phone. I said it just happened at 4:45 p.m. today, and I was unsure how to do a timestamp, and they never responded to that. So anyway, I gave them another photo when the car was not responding. Going on and on. So then they asked for more stuff, more timestamps, and then they said, "Hey, did you get the thing? You have to pay attention to your app at all times because they don't call you." So anyway, I told them I don't drive the car that often. I'm not sure about time stamping. So they arranged an appointment for me on Monday, September the 18th. I said, fine, I'll bring it in, 7 a.m. at the dealership. Again, this is the dealership in Devon and Berwyn. I bring it in on that Monday at 7 a.m. and they only had one guy working there. He was seemed like a nice enough guy, but he was just swamped. So unfortunately, on that day, I got this message on my car. Unable to charge, maximum charge level reached, reduce maximum charge level, schedule service. So I showed them that at the service center. I had no idea what it meant. Apparently that means your entire, your entire high voltage battery is done. They need to replace it. So it's like, oh geez, the car only has, less than 24,000 miles on it. It's a 2021 Model 3 Performance. I paid all in all about $65,000 for the car with the driving thing and all that. So anyway, it's the most I've ever paid for a car. I expected a far better service, but this isn't my first rodeo with Tesla. I've been through it, and their service is not good. So, but it's a fantastic, the best car on the market, hands down. So that you have to remember that. Anyway, so here's my rideshare credits. They say, fine, we'll get you home. You can Uber. I was already experienced with that because of previous problems with the car. So I Uber home, and I just get a thing. I was incorrect about the 5 days. It was more like 9 days, or no, 12 days. 12 days was to replace the battery they wanted, and it's still going on. So anyway, I said, you have a loaner. I would really appreciate it. It's a very inconvenient, this Uber thing. Understood. We do not have loaners at this time. Fine. Another day goes by. Any updates on the car? More importantly, a loaner. We should have loaners by tomorrow. Fine. So anyway, I don't hear anything, so I keep texting back. The 2 days later, still nothing. On the 21st of September, again, you cannot call them. And then I get this, just reach out to parts. Let me get an update. I'll follow up in about 2 hours. Well, about 4 hours go by. I text some question marks. Still nothing. So then we're still waiting on parts. I assume they're waiting on my battery. They don't say that, but that's the only thing I could think of. We should have a lot of loaners coming back. So I'm like, okay, tomorrow comes, nothing. So I wait another day, so 2 days later, which is today. So I didn't hear from you. Not sure if you're open. This lack of a car remains, it is a big inconvenience. It's nice that they give you the $100 credit for Uber, but it's still quite a burden because you can't really get there and back somewhere maybe once a day, if that. We should be, okay, we're open today, Saturday. I'm like, okay, good, you have any loaners? And they said we should have them. So I said, can you verify that? Another hour goes by, nothing. I question, can you verify that? Because I'm not just going to Uber over there and set up a tent. So anyway, I do this because I know Tesla likes full transparency of all their stuff, and I really love Tesla, and I love the Elon Musk saving the world thing. So I just wish they spent a little more money on the service end of it, because it's a great car. It just needs, you know, a lot of service, and it's just not there. I'll continue with this video when and if I ever get my car back.